Greetings, movie fans and collectors. I'm back to show you a present that I got, or a series of presents from my friend Mikey Arugula. I make Beatles-related content videos with him on my other channel, which is called Mean Mr. Mayo. And I was over at his place the other day, and he surprised me and said, "I have a gift for you." So he presented it to me, and what were they? It was a box with the 5 Planet of the Apes movies. I'm talking about from 1968 to 1973. I grew up with these as a boy. These were my favorites. I was a Planet of the Apes kid. I still am a big kid about Planet of the Apes. I used to have all of these, and since then I no longer do. Now, my friend Mikey here, he actually bought me this one, or gave me this one, I should say. He gave me this one already. The one he gave me that I have over there somewhere was in color. Yeah, these things came with options. You could buy these movies individually in color or in black and white. And you could also buy them silent or with sound. And we had projectors. And we would watch them on our Super 8 or 8 millimeter standard projectors. Back in the days before there were VHS tapes, before there were laser discs, before there was DVD, before there was Blu-ray, before there was 4K, before there was streaming, other than watching these movies on TV, this was the only way to do so. And it was cool at the time. We didn't know anything else, and it was fantastic. This one here, the original Planet of the Apes, as you can see, says, "Man hunted, caged by civilized apes." And they were distributed by Ken Films. And there were different companies out there, Ken Films, Castle Films, and so on. This one here has a Ken Films ad. As you can see, different companies there. And they advertised, and you could send away for other titles. Now we had like horror titles. Okay. And also giant monster films, but also we had Errol Flynn. You could have anything there you want. You could see Little Rascals, Shirley Temple, so on and so on. And this is good. Just to have this is a nice piece. And they came on these reels. You know, these things ran about 10 minutes long, give or take. As I say, silent or sound, color or black and white, take your pick. And it was just really cool to have all 5 Apes movies this way. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about this one in particular, which was my favorite one in the series when I was growing up. Always was. The second film beneath the Planet of the Apes. And it says here, "On a bizarre planet of apes we began. Beneath it, in the atomic rubble of what was once the city of New York, we may be coming to an end." And, you know, I remember my grandparents, they actually bought me this one Christmas. And I had a knack as a kid. I don't know if I should be proud of this or not, of being able to find gifts. If I wanted to find a gift before Christmas was actually here, I knew how to do it. I had a sixth sense for that. I could practically sniff them out, okay? So I went into my grandfather had a drawer where we had, you know, we had clothes in there and stuff, and I would go in there and look under the clothes, and sure enough, I found this. At the time, it was the color silent version, and I actually went into another room, locked the door so nobody could come in, and I took the reel out, and there I was against the light, actually unspooling this thing and trying to see the frames. And I pulled them probably near the whole movie out on the floor, then I had to spool it back up again. I couldn't wait till Christmas. These days, of course, as an adult, I can wait, no problem, you know. And I'll tell you, though, I think I'm also doing a disservice, I always felt as a child. If you do that, you're kind of robbing the adults out of pleasure, because for them, when they're adults and grown up, the excitement on Christmas is to see the kids' faces when they light up with joy over the gifts they got. And that gives you a happy Christmas. I mean, you want to make the kids happy, right? So you kind of take this away from them, I think, by doing that. But I'm going to show you now the third one in the series. Escape from the Planet of the Apes. And of course it says, meet baby Milo, who has Washington terrified. That's right, you got to see the series. I think it's really wonderful. Great series. And once again, they had different color reels, but here we had gray and red. Then we got the fourth film, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. This one's on a kind of darker maroon. Oh, almost unspooled it right there. And finally, Battle for the Planet of the Apes, where it says, two civilizations battle for the right to inherit what's left of the earth. Right? And on that one, we get another red. Yeah, so I want to thank Mikey again for being considerate, generous, buying me these. They take me back to my childhood. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. I don't even know why I never got these again, because I wanted to collect them. But now I have them. So my sincere appreciation for these. I hope you enjoyed them. I am indeed a Planet of the Apes fan, a kid for life, and collector.